Good afternoon. We trust you all are looking forward to summer and getting outside to enjoy the warmer weather. With the positive shifts that have taken place recently concerning all of the COVID, we can all look forward to a more normal mode of operation, which includes baptisms, funerals as needed, along with adding special events here at church. However, to support everyone during these yet unsettled times, we will continue to provide the summit as a masks-only area during worship services for those that desire the additional caution. As part of our ongoing communication, we want to update you, the congregants, on recent happenings along with input concerning our search for our next pastor of faith formation and preaching. Our search committee has been formed and will have its initial meeting in early June. To arrive at the makeup of our committee, we were challenged to make sure we had a team established that represented the major groups in our church, namely single, widow, and widower, longevity in the church, both newer and longer term, age diversity, young, middle age, and older, parents with younger children, with high school children, and with younger adult children, and we wanted to end up with gender balance. We want to thank the many of you who were willing to be part of this success and the process. The final names selected through this drawing became from a hat at the end so that we would, again, follow our Lord's leading and it wouldn't be personalized. So the names include Jean Ahrens, Ryan DeVries, Rick Frickson, Dwayne Henkin, Vicki Grassman, Sherry Jose, Josh Coyer, Laura Nickel, Alec Tenharmsel, John Vanderhill, Allison Zeiderveen, along with Shelley Taminga, who will act as the council liaison. Future communication will be coming from them as a team concerning their progress in this search. Over the summer months, we have been looking for preaching from pastors that we have a history with at Georgetown and are very thankful that our own Pastor Stan Drenth and Pastor Steve Mann, along with Pastor Mark, will be handling the worship services. In addition, the council, working through specific efforts of a small requested ad hoc team, have been reviewing options to find an interim pastor that could lead our church in providing continuity in worship services until the previously mentioned search committee is able to complete its task and we have our next full-time pastor of faith formation and preaching. So more information on those searches will be forthcoming also. The council would like to take this time again to thank everyone for their faithful stewardship over the past year. As we come towards the end of our fiscal year here at church, we are extremely thankful that our pledges for the coming year are up over $100,000 as compared to last year, and we have experienced a positive cash flow of $100,000 in this past year. So two very positive financial things, and we thank you, the congregants, for that. We also are looking to make sure that we continue to spend the funds in a very meaningful outreach way. We also appreciate your support in approving the 2021 to 22 church budget at the recent congregational meeting. As we can all agree, the last year being challenging in so many ways, both personally and in a team setting, we, the elders, want to make sure that Pastor Mark is supported and cared for as he has continued to lead our church over the past year without having Pastor Jack due to his retirement. Since in reviewing the church guidelines, we have reviewed that any pastor with a continual 5 years is available for a sabbatical. So we have talked with Pastor Mark, and with the full support of the elders, extend to Mark this time for replenishment, reinvigoration, and professional enhancement. Due to this situation, we want to thank Mark that he is willing to say, I will split the sabbatical into smaller sections so that we will contain or continue the continuity in the church. His first part of the sabbatical will take place this summer, starting on June 21 and ending approximately August 15, with his second portion due or targeted for December 26 of this year, with culmination as of February 13 of 2022. Again, the elders will work with Mark and the staff and others to make sure the responsibilities are covered accordingly so we don't miss things. Over the past year, the council has heard many positive comments from Georgetown members as to how the Crosswords monthly program has assisted us in our spiritual journey and provided unity for many of the programs that we have here at church. Based upon that, Eric and Pastor Mark, along with the staff, are providing a follow-up program for use for next year. This program is tentatively called More Like Christ. And this theme package will also have monthly challenges that all believers will want to do better in modeling practices Christ has shown us. And a couple examples of these would be prayer, serving, welcoming, forgiving, to name just a few. So everyone will get more information on this in the next few months. We want to fully thank our outgoing elders, Joe DeVries, John Saul, Karen Karsten, and Dave Dykstra, along with the outgoing deacons, Elaine Myers, Larry Osterbahn, and Judy Kreisinga, for their service over the past 3 to 4 years. These years have been difficult in many ways, especially amplified by the pandemic. However, we also trust they've had an opportunity to see individuals grow in their spiritual walk with the positive attributes we can see of going public and having many of our youth now make public profession. As we close this time of communication, we again want to thank everyone for your dedication to our church and for the patience and grace given during these past tumultuous times. We believe we are on a journey back towards a normalcy we all long for. We ask for your continued prayers in the next months for the many key ongoing things, as we talked about earlier, like the search committee, the search for an interim pastor, Mark's sabbatical, the church staff, and the full development of this theme package of More Like Christ, to name just a few. And we know there are many others that we continue to request your prayers. Serving our Lord together, thank you.